Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Then when it comes to this verification, then it says, hey, wrong number of arguments passed to this report event. Because the third argument is missing.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Suppose, say, by mistake, like you might have done something wrong in your data, like that time actually the login is not successful, right? Okay, so for example, this is the data. And then say here I provide something, say, badge password. So in this case, like what happens, your login is not successful. You don't see the flight positioning there. Then it's going to write this result. Okay. So in order to experience, let me. Okay. So let's try to run this script. So here also like it says flight reservations. Yeah, there is something, this is a bug in the application, like it should say the login, the reservation title, or it says flight reservations. Okay, and that's not going to work. Still, I think your script says, you see, here now it says the login is not successful. Okay, because the window.
So you can write the script. You have to select the flight through file and then new order. So you have to write the script. I think you can't able to select directly date field. So then it goes wrong. I think.
Yeah, okay. That is the script problem. probably like I will figure out later. It's not broken. But here the main thing is how you're going to write your results. Okay, so this time actually like the script the QTP don't see the login window is because of this error. Then that's what it's going to write the result saying that login was not successful. Okay. Okay, so recovery scenarios, basically like you're going to add all recovery scenarios, the possible scenarios, because there is nothing wrong if you add all scenarios. Only the scenario will get triggered whenever that errors during your script execution. Otherwise, they don't work at all. Okay, whenever any errors occurs, then only the scenario gets triggered. So usually like we are going to add all types of scenarios in the scripts because you don't know what type of error that comes, right? So during midnight when the batch file is executing, you don't know what might happen to your scripts. So that's why you are keeping all these scenarios active, and then whenever any errors occurs during runtime, this scenario will get triggered and it handles that runtime exceptions. Okay, so you just write out this reported.It report event, and then we look at the file system object, what it is, and then how you can log your script results into a text file. That is the next thing. Okay, so please write out this report event, take 5-10 minutes time, and then we'll do this file system object.
In my, I tried with my applications. It's a simple login window. I just put my user ID and password, but the login is not getting enabled. But if I do it manually, it is getting enabled. I do not know the reason behind it. Is it okay if you take a look at it?
Maybe just you can put wait time before you click login button.
Yeah, I tried everything. It's a really small window, it's a window application only. And the user ID and password is getting added to that and everything, but I get a small window. It's not telling it's an object error. It is telling that object disabled in login screen. So I'm not sure. And if I go and type it again, the same exact thing manually, then the login button becomes enabled.
Okay. I don't know. So you can share your system. I can look at it. File system object. So basically, like file system objects are useful to handle the file system, right? So if you look at the Windows file system, right? So this is the Windows file system where you'll get different folders and the files and the C drive or D drive. This is a Windows file system. See, if you want to create a folder manually, like how you are going to do that, you just select the drive and then so click on this new folder with stuff, right? And then so you're able to create a folder. But if you want to do it automatically, if you want the QTP has to create a folder on your system, then how you do that? So you can use the file system object. Okay, file system object is basically useful to handle the Windows file system. So if you look at under help, they clearly explain what is this file system object. So you go to help and then search under the index, say file system object. Okay, so then they're going to explain the methods, like what are all the different methods, and also they explain the syntax, how you can use this file system. So you see the file system object, so you select and then display these are the different methods how we can use to handle the file system. This is very important thing because we use most of the time this file system object. Basically to handle different files, drives, and how you can create different text files, and you want to write something into the text files, and you want to keep some information, like say you want to generate something from your script. Say here we look at the script, right? Say import data from Excel, and then you are going to capture the order number. So basically, like we wrote this order number into an Excel sheet. But we want to do the same thing. We want to write this order number to a text file instead of an Excel sheet. I want to display all these order numbers. Like in the beginning of the session, even Meena mentioned for each iteration, just I want to capture the order numbers. Maybe just instead of writing to the Excel sheet, so you can capture all those order numbers into a text file. So that gives for each iteration what are the different orders created. So those are the different things like you can handle through system objects, file system objects. Okay. So here is the method. Say how to create a folder. There's a method, create folder method. So if you select this, then they're going to explain with an example. Like you're going to mainly look at the VB script example. So how you can create a folder and a C drive. So all you have to do is just copy paste this code. Okay, this is the script, right? Just copy and then go to QTP, open in new window. This way just you can learn all these methods, paste it. So anyway, like these are the two variables like we declared, right? How to declare a variable in VB script is using dim statement, right? We're going to talk in detail like what are these dim and how we can declare variables. But these are the two variables we declared, dim FSO, F. Because you are going to use these variables in this script. Then, like when we're talking about the database creation, right, the DB verification part, so that time we were talking about the class and object, right? So what is that object that we use in order to create a connection, in order to create a database connection? What is that class? Anybody remember? What's the class ID we used to create a connection object?
Con ADODB, yeah.
ADODB dot connection, right? ADODB dot connection. Similarly here, when you want to create a file system object, so this is the class ID, scripting dot file system object. Okay, the concept is same. Here you are going to create a file system object. In order to create a file system object, so you need to use this class. This is the class. And you are creating an object. Even that time I explained how you create an object is using the set method. Okay, set, this is the variable. Even if you look at it, I think I have the nodes. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, how you create a connection object. Set, and then this is the variable create object ADODB.connection. Right? Similarly here, you are creating a file system object. Set, this is the variable, what we declared. And then create object, this is the class ID, scripting.filesystemObject. So once you create this object, this object is having a method. When if you look at, once you create a connection object, then that connection object is having a method called open, right? So you're going to use that open method because the object contains methods. Here, like once you create this FSO, that is a file system object, that object is having a method called create folder. And then you are going to mention under C drive, here I want to create a folder like say my test. Okay. So you want to create a folder my test under C drive. This line is not required. Okay. So then once you run this script, then it's going to create a folder under C drive, say my test. Okay, let's try to run it. Okay. The script is executed. And now if you go back and look at under C drive, see my test is created. When you look at the timestamp, okay, it was created on 6th May at this time. Okay, so my test is the folder that gets created using this. Under this my test, say you want to create a file, or you want to remove this folder. Okay, no, I want to remove this my test folder. Then there is a different method, right? So if you go back here, so how to remove a folder? So delete folder method. So if you select this delete folder, and then so you can mention again the same script. So instead of see, again the script is pretty much the same thing. See, you see the difference. Like you're going to create a file system object. That's the same, right? So once you create a file system object, instead of create folder, you're going to use delete folder method. Okay, instead of create folder, you're going to say delete folder. And then which folder you want to delete, so you have to mention the path. Right. Create folder is to create a folder, and delete folder method is to delete the folder. Like we don't want this line, just let's comment this one. Okay, just put single quote, this line don't execute. And then if you run, then it's going to delete the particular folder. Now if you go back and look at your C drive, so that folder is no more, it's deleted. So this way, you can handle the file system using these different methods. Okay, create folder and delete folder. And then, so the next one is say how to create a file. Okay, how to create a file, create text file method. Again, the VB script part. So this is the code, right? Say I want to create a file. Again, this is a file system object. So you have to create that. So let me delete these lines. So this is the file system object. Any method you use, first you need to create the file system object. So we created a file system object, and then that object is now again a method called create text file. Okay. The basic thing is this is the object you need to create. That object has different methods like create folder, delete folder, create text file, and other stuff. So now we are going to say create a text file, and which file you want to create. So on the C drive, I want to create this text file. Then true means what it is. If that particular file already exists on the C drive, then it's going to overwrite. Okay. And then you say you want to write something to the text file, right? So this is the message I want to write into the text file. So if you run, then it's going to Okay. So if you look at see that, you see the test file is created. And then if you open this test file, then you see the content, what are the things that you want to write. Say this is the test. The same thing is going to write into the test file. Okay. Similarly, like you have delete file method. Okay, so how you can delete a file. So the same thing, file system object, but you're going to say I want to delete this particular file. Okay. Then you have to mention like which file you want to delete. So this is the file I want to delete. Okay. So this way you can work with this method. So what I suggest is please do practice this method, and we'll continue with this test for object. And then if you have any questions about this file system object, so then I'm going to clarify in the next session. Okay, please try with all these methods. Please practice and let me know if you have any questions in the next class. Okay, so if you run this, I'm going to delete that particular file. Oh, it's already done, I think. That's why it says file not found. Yeah, that file is deleted. Okay, so questions, let me know.
Sridhar, can you upload day 5 classes in that on that place where we can that we use for recorded sessions, because day 5 classes are not recorded, and day 4 classes when I try to hear that recorded session, advanced QTP 4th day class session, it's not clear. I mean, I was not able to get anything. The recording is not done properly for some reason. For day 4 and day 5 is missing. Is there a way if you can upload that, because I missed day 4, 5 and 6. So today what you are teaching, I am not able to get it, and absolutely makes sense because I missed the previous classes.
I don't know. Because see, 4, 5, 6 sessions, that's what we are doing all these classes online. Those are not something like what you can expect as if the basic recorder sessions. Okay, basic recorder sessions will be done offline. I sit exclusively on those sessions and then recorded offline. But 4, 5, 6, like a 4.
No, I'm talking about advanced QTP day 4.
That's what I want to make it clear. There is a difference between advanced QTP record sessions and basic QTP record sessions. Basic QTP record sessions were done offline. Those sessions might be clear. But whereas advanced QTP sessions I'm doing first time, and then these are online. Okay, so you might get some disturbance. That's what actually I already mentioned in the classes, that you people just want to go with the recorded sessions. So there is no way like I can reproduce them again, right?
I do understand that. Yeah.
Those are online recorded sessions.
But day 5 is missing. I know you cannot change anything about day 4, but day 5 is missing.
Okay, I will check with them, but to see, because you mentioned like you missed 3 classes.
Yeah.
These are very intensive sessions, and that too we plan for say 14 sessions. If you miss 3 of them, that doesn't make any sense to me. So please try to attend the session.
I did not miss it actually. I was attending those ETL classes and web services classes because the timing was absolutely the same time.
That is what. See, make your priority which one you want to attend. Okay.
Both.
That's up to you. That's up to you. Make your priority. And then if you attend the web service session, and then if you come here and say, yeah, I missed those classes, and then is there any way? And absolutely I'm helpless in that context.
No, I do understand that, yeah.
Yeah. Make your priority and come to the classes regularly. Anyway, I'm providing the recorded sessions, but those are not offline. Offline recorded sessions are different from online recorded sessions. That's why actually like even history Infosys don't encourage to do these online recorded sessions. But I'm doing just on my personal basis, these recorded sessions. Although like we are not doing any advanced QTP recorded sessions before. First time I'm doing. Okay. Alright guys, so please do practice and then hopefully like I will upload this session by tomorrow. Sometime, hopefully like if possible I will do it tonight. Okay. Otherwise by tomorrow evening like you'll get this session.
Sri, we just have 1 minute, I tried to open the screen and keep it. The virtual button, it's when I do an OR, it is exactly showing the same thing, but when I try to, it's telling that it's not, object is not visible. But if I do an OR and do a highlight to object, I am able to see the object.
Okay. I don't know. I have to see those. So. Okay, so that's please do practice. If you want to say installment. Okay. So what's the problem?
It's the same screen. Directly I'm on the login. Once I logged in, this is the screen that you show up.
What I suggest is you keep wait time, then it might work.
I did a lot of wait time, and what I did is just a second. The screen is showing up. So what I did, I had the screen open, and I run the script in a way that this is the screen that you're supposed to see. And I have, it is supposed to click this button called policy processing. And I use recording option method to record it, and it's basically,
okay, you just stop it.
Sorry.
Okay, now you are saying like it's recognizing that particular signal, right?
Yeah, it is recognizing. Just a second. It is recognizing it, but I think it opened this time. Usually what happens is it is able to recognize it, but when I use it, actually this time some other error came over.
I see that policy processing window is open, right?
No, this is the login. Once we hit login, this is the screen that we get. And in this, if you click on, this is the policy process click. If you click on that, you'll get a third screen that is the policy listing screen.
Correct.
So
That's what I saw that window. You just closed that window, right?
Yeah, that. And it's coming up. See, what happens is sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't.
No.
And
see, that's your application issue. Application is slow. Okay. So wait 15 seconds is not enough. Like probably you can put wait 60 seconds because application is running very slow.
Okay. I'll try that, and I think the time limit may be one of the main reasons. Okay.
Yeah. So she put 60 seconds. So your script is working. Only that's the problem with your application. So basically you need to sync your application speed with the script speed.
Okay. Sure, I'll do.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.